そろそろね。みんな気を引き締めて。
予告通りならまだちょっと時間があるけど。
その通りに来るとは限らないしな。
B2 ゲートウェイから侵入者でーす。
ほら早速おいでなすった。
L は対象のアクセスをブロック、R はそのサポートをお願い。よー
し、やるわよ、R。お姉ち
ゃん。私は経路の追跡するから、マグダレーンは妨害を排除して。
お任せを。先輩の邪魔はさせません。
エクエスはバックアップをお願い。
合点承知。
Good. Nice teamwork.
それにしてもまだ10分前じゃないの。せっかちなやつらね。訪問するときは遅刻しないよう早めにって心がけてるんじゃないのかな。そんな礼儀を守るような人ならクラッキングなんてしないんじゃない？
違いない。うちのお嬢様方と来た日にゃ。
お嬢様方がどうしたって？
なんでもないです。
こらこら、仕事中にじゃれ合わないの。構成プログラムの直撃でも食らったらただじゃ済まないんだからね。
Taking fatal damage in cyberspace results in an overloaded biocomputer, which at worst could fry your brain, leaving you dead or mentally handicapped for the rest of your life. If it's that dangerous, then why even use biocomputers in the first place? Well, can't you ask the same thing about cars, trains, and planes? The biocomputerization procedure makes a world of difference, and the yearly death rates by automobile and plane accidents are leagues higher than those by biocomputer. Hackers are under far more danger than the typical user, but the same can be said of race car drivers and casual drivers. Higher risk yields greater potential, and that's exactly why thrill seekers choose to take those risks. If a cracker decides to use his biocomputer as a criminal weapon, it's his decision to take the associated risks as well. He who lives by the biocomputer dies by the biocomputer. That's just the price you have to pay for access to deadlier weaponry.
油断しないで、それぞれの仕事を果たしてちょうだい。
はい。
But despite all the hype, this intruder's work is actually quite shoddy. Even if he did use several proxies, this domain's pretty well known a pretty well known public proxy, isn't it?
迎撃が薄いんですけど。
そうね。
ブロック隔離できました。なんか物足りないくらいね。エクエスも楽しそうだし。
俺が楽だとまずいのか？そうなのか？
On the other hand, they're not bad at timing when to retreat. They're pretty good at running away too, so much so that we can't let our guard down as we chip away at their proxies.
L、R、そっちはもういいから追跡に手を貸して。はい。よっしゃ、尻尾を捕まえたわ。
さすが先輩。
Ah, shucks. Anyway, let's find out just where they access this place from.
IP を解析しました。どれどれ。東京丸の内って、こりゃまた目と鼻の先からだわね。
サイバーフォースに通報して後片付けしたら今回は終了ですね。ものの5分でケリがついちゃうなんて意外に大したことなかったわね。
俺はありがたいけどな。今回はひどい目に遭わずに済んだし。
バックアップも大事な役目なんだからちょっとぐらい我慢しなさい。
分かってるって。
Everyone seems to be in high spirits, likely due to the ease of this victory.
どうしたんですか？
なんかこうすっきりしないのよね。
Would someone who so splendidly stole the password be caught this easily? Maybe he ran away since we were on the lookout, but it can't be over yet. That was way too easy. Right as that doubt crosses my mind, a small silhouette suddenly surfaces in my sight. It's a girl with insect wings, a fairy, a program that shouldn't belong here. Meaning she must have come in here from the outside, but there was no reaction from the firewall. Just how did this fairy get in, and from where?
彼が来るわ。今すぐ逃げて。
Her voice carries a timbre quite nostalgic to me. Could this fairy possibly be...
お姉様。
The fairy looks this way. Did she turn this way because she heard my voice? Or did she turn because she really is One-sama? The fairy fades away.
待って
Who is he, and why did we need to escape from him? I had so many questions to ask. I wanted to at least talk.
今のは
R runs up to me with a look of worry on her face, and a shockwave rattles my brain, blinding my sight.
セーフモードに移行しますね。
Looks like a huge energy surge damaged the server all the way to this node while we had our guard down. The next thing I see is the firewall we had just repaired and upgraded, now with a gaping hole in the middle, and inside that hole,
あれは
there stands the omnipotent god of biocomputers, a mythic entity of the network. Why would he appear here? Is that what the fairy was talking about?
いいですってまさか本当にいたなんて
じゃあさっきのはおとりであいつが真犯人ってことか？
Admittedly, he is quite capable of committing that previous crime. But would he, of all people, bother with sending an advance notice? He walks up casually to the databank, completely ignoring our existence. He tears through our intricate triple password lock like a paper bag and begins examining the data within.
だからヒーなんて信用ならないって言ったのよ
Elle amasses a lump of flame in her right hand
いっけー
and throws it at he. The flame flies towards its target with a loud roar, but he crushes the fireball in the palm of his left hand, not even stopping to turn towards it.
バカにしてお姉ちゃんやめてヒーとは戦っちゃダメ何言ってるのあいつは敵なのよ
Elle invokes her attack program once more. And just like an instant replay, he erases Elle's fireball again. Still, given the visual hint that his page-turning speed has slowed down, one can likely assume that the fireballs are at least an annoyance. If she keeps up the attacks, he might eventually start taking her seriously. Will we be safe if it comes to that? For now, he doesn't appear to have any intention of fighting back. For now,
エル、やめなさい。聞くわよ。
お姉ちゃんこうなったら一人でもやってやるんだから
all of her bloods rush to her head. Elle has always been vehemently against he. Is she holding a grudge of some sort?
お父さんの恨み
What? Elle insists on her incessant attacks. Apparently at the end of his patience, he stops peering at the data and finally faces this way. And that face is a face not of anger, not of sadness, but a doll-like mask. Its cold porcelain sends chills down my spine.
仕方ない。みんな、エルを援護するわよ。エクエスは防御、マグダレンと R はヒーを牽制して。
了解。
わかりました
Magdalene and R break off in opposite directions to surround he on either side.
これでどう
Pale blue lightning shoots out from Magdalene's fingertips. But he just raises his palm and disperses the lightning in the same way he did Elle's fireballs.
ごめんなさい
Masumi tosses tiny toy-like bombs. They snake their way through the air above he and then disperse into 8 streams of raining projectiles. He becomes engulfed in several flashes of light. Fragmented data scatters around like smoke, concealing him. Did that have at least some effect?
今よ
Elle invokes an extra-large fireball. She raises it up high and hurls it at he.
あれ
It didn't detonate? This time, he catches Elle's fireball, and now he's raising it above his head.
エル、危ない。
The fireball flutters toward a wide-eyed Elle, too shocked to even move.
なんとか間に合ったか。
エクエス
And right before impact, Equus rushes before Elle, shield in hand, just barely cutting it.
ベタベタ取り持ちランチャー DX 発射
My launched adhesive program is repelled by he, at the snap of his fingertips.
そんな
That's all it took for him to decompile my program into ones and zeros?
エル、アル、同時に仕掛けるわよ。はい。しょうがないわね。
Magdalene's lightning, R's fire bombs, and L's fireballs rush down upon he with synchronized timing. He turns his right hand towards L. His left, he swings wide. Out of the traced path forms a rainbow barrier. His hand crushes L's fireball. His barrier repels Magdalene's lightning, and R's bombs are blown away. The lightning and the bombs recoil, encoil, and cause a small explosion.
ハル、マグダレン。
大丈夫。貸しただけです。私もまだやれます。
Despite their words, they're both grimacing, and neither is standing straight. Every attack we throw at him is either negated or reflected. We're honestly just hurting ourselves here.
まったく、どこまで無敵なら気が済むのよ。
He brings his right hand to his waist and takes out a cold steel pistol shining with a dull luster. Oh crap, is he getting serious?
させるかナイトシールド
Equus' deployed shield holds back Heath's bullets, but ends up shattered in the process. Equus' face twists in pain. Perhaps his shield backfired when it shattered. That shield was a defense program I was proud to have made myself, and it was rendered useless by mere bullets?
よく燃えてるさ。
エル、むやみに突っ込まないで。
Elle makes a mad dash toward He. She seems to have completely lost herself in the wake of her sister's and comrades' injuries. He's pistol sets his sights on Elle, its only natural next target.
あ、もう、全力鉄板返し。
I hastily construct a shield in the form of an iron plate and fling it before Elle. Bullets hit the new shield and subsequently explode. The shield is again shattered instantly. Elle is blown back by the shockwave and comes tumbling down. We can't even touch him. What do we do? How can I find an escape route and protect my wounded friends who've been brought to their knees? He takes out a second pistol and begins firing randomly. Are we already out of options? That very moment, the bullets freeze in midair. What's going on?
大変！新たな侵入者を察知しました。
What was that? A new intruder? So in addition to he, we've got a third one now? I finally shift my attention to the clock. The criminal's appointed time, on the dot. Don't tell me.
何？サーバーがクラックされちゃいました。回線を切断します。
So the first one really was a decoy. So then, is he a decoy too? While our eyes were focusing on something else, the system got quickly commandeered. What a skilled performance. If someone told me it was this third intruder who was responsible for the initial password theft, I would agree with them. But just who is he? Well, thanks to the lines being cut, his attacks were halted too, but
進捗メールが届きました。
who could it be at a time like this? We've taken what we said we would. It's been an honor to tango with the famed criminal. Haha. From all of us at Codebreaker.
な、
They were courteous enough to send the classified file in question as an attachment.
こっちにも来ました。
コードブレイカーってひょっとして
ひょっとしなくても最近評判のサイバーテロ集団コードの一派でしょ。
Did they know we were criminal from the start? We were just dancing in the palm of the enemy's hand this entire time? We've been done good. Regardless of his intervention, this is the disgrace.
あいつら
My sight returns.
回線復旧します。
I guess the criminals released the server. He remains standing there. He has already dropped his battle posture, and further behind him are calmly retreating figures of several men with conforming appearances.
あれがコードブレイカー。
As if he had heard that, one of the intruders turns around and grins.
ふざけんじゃないわ。火事場泥棒みたいな真似して。ちょっと待ちなさいよ。
Masumi breaks off into a mad dash at the codebreakers, but at that very instant, he swings his arm out in front of her. Elle gets knocked back as if blown by a gust of wind, and then she vanishes from the net.
ヘル
サビゾ
We rush to the place where Elle disappeared, but not a trace is left. Was she killed? No, that's not it. She was forcefully logged out of the net. The codebreakers take this opportunity to vanish from the vicinity one by one. And then, he too dissolves away and disappears. Good grief, this just isn't my day.
頭は動かしちゃダメ。コスケ、サミをベッドまで運んで。ゆっくりね。
了解。
Kosuke carefully lifts up the unconscious Masumi.
よいしょっと。
Sweat covers Kosuke's face.
ありがとう、コスケ。ちょっと待ってね。
リーダー
And in the meantime, I hastily rush to the bathroom. First, we need to make sure if we have water for Masumi. Next, we need to get several towels ready.
ユミがやります。
ありがとう。
Yumi quickly infers my intentions. The two of us carefully bring a tub of water from the bathroom to the bedroom, making sure not to spill a drop. We make it there right as Kosuke is about to lay Masumi down gently. A sigh of relief. Seemed like quite the nerve-wracking task.
コスケ、お疲れ様。まずはこれで汗を拭いて。
I hand over a towel to Kosuke.
あ、どうも。あ、でも、俺よりマサミを。
うん、わかってる。
As we speak, Mayumi diligently soaks a towel with water and wrings it. It's not until Kosuke realizes what she's doing that he stops to wipe off his own face. He can wipe off his sweat, but he can't wipe away his anxiety.
お姉ちゃん、早く目を覚まして。
Mayumi places a wet towel on Masumi's forehead. Masumi looks like she's in pain, and then Masumi moans, accompanied by the sound of a shorting electrode. Taking care not to move her head, I quickly peek at her biocomputer.
いけない。
I invoke my left eye's imaginary vision to remotely scan Masumi's biocomputer and see waves of red energy surrounded by faint black shadows shading her brain.
エルは、サミちゃんは大丈夫なんですか、先輩。
心配しないで。安全装置がサージ電流を迂回させたおかげで、脳への致命的な損傷は免れているわ。気を失ってるだけ。
Imaginary vision. A visual perspective system where the auras of individuals are perceived as colors. People may either be born with imaginary vision or obtain it through artificial augmentation. An individual's aura is actually the faint sum of energy beyond the visual spectrum in the form of infrared rays and residual magnetic fields. The visible color varies from person to person. Interesting.
そうか。とりあえずはよかった。
Kosuke falls on the spot, as if drained of all strength. Still, this must be quite a shock to Masumi. Not just literally, but emotionally.
しばらくすれば目を覚ますわよ。
Just how much time is the question?
じゃあそれまで、ユミがお姉ちゃん見てます。
うん、よろしく。ただ、
何ですか？
ネットワークから無理やり放り出された時、相当な負荷がかかったんだわ。電脳本体は CPU が完全に焼き切れてる。修理しないと使い物にならないわね。
そうなんですか。お姉ちゃん、目を覚ましたらきっと怒るだろうな。いえ、この程度で済んだのはむしろ不幸中の幸いです。
まあ、そうなんだけどね。
My body feels as heavy as lead. So many damn things happened today. I thought this was just going to be a little bit of customer support. You know, maintenance. In the first place, it's unprecedented that someone would use social engineering to deliberately make a hole in a back door. Additionally, Codebreaker brazenly stole the files at the exact time they said they would. Then they just laughed at us and left. And what about that fairy who had the same aura as One-sama? Was that fairy One-sama? If she was, then why did she leave immediately? And he, the real deal, the biocomputer god who effortlessly ignored our firewall, Masami's rampage, and the culprit's successful file heist can both be attributed to his arrival. Who exactly is he? Just what is his goal? Was his appearance just a coincidence? The way he acted made it look like he was covering for Codebreaker. I don't know. I just don't know. My chest hurts. I can't breathe. My world is spinning.
お姉様。
I firmly grasp the rosary at my chest. The rugged sensation of metal brings me back to reality, to the void of the real world. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. And then I breathe out, and letting out my inner darkness along with the air. My vision returns. Sensation finally returns to my tingling feet.
せっかく綺麗に掃除したばっかりだっていうのに、本当に腹立たしいわ。
まったくだ。俺が頑張って塞いだ穴をさらにでっかくしよってからに。
I can hear Mika's and Kosuke's voices from far away.
そっちの修復、お願いね。
任せとけ。ミカゾーはバグの撤去。
言われなくてもやりますから。
They're getting along just as well as ever. That is, it's hard to tell if they are or not. Judging by their conversation, I guess they're repairing the server. My reassuring friends, my only link to the real world. I have them, and I have One-sama's rosary as well. Now's not the time to mope. I have to pull myself together. I double slap my cheeks and pump myself up.
よっしゃ。こっちもやってやるわ。えい、えい、おーの精神よ。
Okay, I'll be fine now. Right as I decide to help out with system restoration. Oh. What just happened? I rush into the dining room.
ミカ、どうしたの？
Mika's fallen out of her chair, grinding her teeth out of fear.
おい、ミカゾしっかりしろ。
Kosuke helps prop up Mika's body. Mika just shivers and stares blankly. Mayumi bursts out of the bedroom. Upon which Mika extends a trembling finger towards her workstation monitor. I timidly follow that finger, and there on the monitor it says, "Found you. You can't run away from me now." Something low. Found you. You can't run away from me now. Etc. The monitor is filled with nothing but this same line over and over again. An endless message window that just keeps growing and growing.
このスパム野郎。ウイルスの中にブラクラが仕込まれていたのね。
Browser crasher. A person or software that spams a user's browser, causing it to overload, crash, or otherwise malfunction to prevent it from properly accessing data, whether on the net or on the user's own computer. In certain cases, can infiltrate the user's computer through the browser to multiply the degree of destruction. Still, it's odd that a simple browser crasher would disturb Mika this badly. Let's try reading the message one more time. Found you? Can't run away?
もしかして。
Our eyes lock. In that moment,
先輩、怖いよ、怖いよ、怖いよ。
Mika flies at me. I knew it. It's from the same guy who stalked Mika a while ago, Andras. Andras translates to man. Among the 72 demons of King Solomon, he is the most accomplished Marquis of Discord. He is a malevolent demon committing murder with a flaming sword and destroying the hearts of humans on a whim. His appearance is generally described to be a man with the head of a jet-black raven, bestride a black wolf. This depiction is thought to be an extension of Odin's, the chief god of Norse mythology.
あの男、まだ懲りてなかったのね。
あの男って、これ、ソーシャルエンジニアリングを仕掛けた犯人からのメッセージですよね。
その相手が問題なのよ。
って、もしかして。
リーダーが前に言ってた、
Everyone has at least a vague idea, but dares not vocalize it. Because they're too afraid to be right. I'm the same way too. And yet we all reach the same conclusion. If we as criminal act now to deal with this preemptively...
大丈夫。大丈夫だから。また私が追っ払ってあげるから。今度こそは完膚なきまでにね。
I embrace Mika, though in truth I can feel a shroud of pitch black clouds within my heart, like the calm before the storm. Whew, okay. I'm done for this session. Man, there's some scary stuff there. Next time, we'll see, maybe find out who this Andras is. Until then, goodbye.